Kids speak. Ever wondered why our generation should sit up and start thinking about saving the environment? Well, let's see what some youngsters have to say about this subject.
Why we must protect nature. Rohan. Earth is an unimaginably minuscule speck in the vast and expansive universe. In spite of its size, it is home to almost 9 million species. What is even more remarkable is that it is the only celestial body known to us that holds life. Our observable universe has a diameter of 93 billion light years, and yet, after decades of observations, we have not found traces of life anywhere else. All research in finding extraterrestrial life has been futile. It cannot be emphasized how rare life is. For life to come into existence on planet Earth needed to be positioned in a zone with a precise proximity to the sun, allowing for light and heat to enter, but far enough to avoid inhabitable temperatures. Earth had to be bombarded by a barrage of asteroids that supplied us with water and crucial complex structures of hydrocarbons needed to fuse together to allow for the first single celled organisms. In conclusion, life is priceless and must be protected. The cycle of evolution kept running, giving rise to species after species, ultimately producing humans. Mankind fails to realize that it was placed into the natural ecosystem by nature. We are not apart from nature. We have been placed into a natural ecosystem. We are a keystone species of this complex network of species. We rely on the environment for food, clean air, and resources. We need and depend upon nature for our survival. This makes us no different than other animals. It is this distinction between humans and nature that humans have conceptualized that has justified years of animal abuse and cruelty, deforestation, pollution, and exploitation of natural resources. However, this logic is absurd since we were born to be a part of nature. We therefore need and rely upon nature and are no different than any other animal in the biosphere. It is said that we must learn from history, else it repeats itself. As we continue to devastate our home, we must look back upon our actions and learn that natural exploitation is not only futile but also hazardous. What may seem to us like a trivial deed will, in all probability, lead to an environmental catastrophe. The story of the Yosemite wolves is perhaps the best example to demonstrate the intertwined nature of the environment. In the late 20th century, the deer population was significantly reducing. In attempting to help recover the initial populations of the deer and protect the ecosystems of the national park, the US government ordered the Yosemite wolves to be hunted down. Experts of the time had theorized that this would increase deer population, as wolves were the deer's only predator. This would help maintain a healthy amount of deer in the national attraction. As a result, the Yosemite wolves were hunted down to near extinction. The deer populations initially rose, but then experienced a severe decline. Yosemite's ecosystems were annihilated. None of its resources were accessible to humans, and the national park lost its shine. The reason behind this calamity was that the deer populations skyrocketed without predators. They therefore overfed and depleted the grass, herbs, and shrubs. This not only starved the other Yosemite animals but also left the deer famished. When wolves were reintroduced to the ecosystem, the carrying capacity automatically increased and allowed for wildlife in Yosemite to thrive. This instance suggests that humans have only a short sighted and superficial understanding of nature. Our actions will hurt not only an unfathomable amount of organisms but also us. The ecosphere is a delicate and intricate system, far too complex for even humans to fully understand. Each and every species in nature has a profound impact on all life on Earth. To summarize, nature is rare, needed by humans, and delicate enough to be demolished by atmospheric trifles. Life must be preserved at all costs. Humans must withdraw from all current destruction and tenacious work toward restoring Earth to the state we found it in, as it is, after all, our home. Our own deeds are destroying it. We will be deprived of Earth as a result of our own actions. This thesis has been best stated by the renowned astronomer Carl Sagan. We must preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known.